Greetings everyone. In this video I want to talk about your source self and the closing of doors on you.
Greetings! This infinite source truth is made possible by the generous contributions and support of viewers like you. Please consider making a contribution now. Thank you.
So I want to talk about events that happen in your life. We're talking about those with unlocked scripts because only with an unlocked script, through choices that you have made, whether accidentally or on purpose, having unlocked your script, you then have a connection to your source self, regardless of what frequency you are on. Whether you raised your frequency high enough to make that source self connection and unlock your script, and then dived back down to the red zone immediately following it. But let's talk about choices that those source players make, that a source player can make. Many who are totally unaware of scripts have simply followed their life script because they haven't known anything else, and because those doors have been presented to them, they choose them and they continue to walk in that same script. Now, if a source player that has an unlocked script makes a source self connection and their source self has guided them to leave a certain location, to sell and move away from a certain location, to remove themselves from a certain relationship or a certain job, or any of these things. If you get that sense that you're supposed to be making steps in this direction to change things in your life, and you drag your feet in making the changes, you keep putting it off instead of addressing it now, making movement towards it now. Your source self can and will many times escalate things and push you out of a doorway. You've been brought up to a door. You're supposed to go through it. Your source self wants you to go through it. But you're standing in that doorway and you're not moving. You are not moving. You've been standing there far too long. And it's time to get some serious motivation behind you to do it, which means that door is going to have to close on you to boot you into the other room. And your source self will and can do this to a source player with an unlocked script. You see, you've made the connection. You know what you should be doing. You're ignoring it. It is for your benefit in your journey not to stand still, but to keep moving. And your source self can close doors on you. Now, what can that mean? That can mean a lot of things. That could mean your job is ended, that there's no longer a need for you or the job that you were doing, and it ends. You are forced out of your place of living. None of these things should ever take you by surprise if you really think about it, because you've known that they were coming if you didn't do something and move on your own. You have a chance to move on your own, to follow through on things that you know you should do. And if you refuse and you procrastinate, then your source self, which is who you really are, is going to give you a nudge in the right direction. Be happy about that. Don't look at those things as loss. Because really, when you get through it and to the other side, you will discover that it has benefited you the most. that you received far more out of that nudge than you would have if you would have remained in that situation and still continued to do nothing, or make such slow progress that you would have been there way too long, because you've already been there far too long. Now, yes, it can be shocking. You can think that the matrix is attacking you, but no, it's not. You see, what happens is your reality and what you experience here is a direct reflection of the inner workings of yourself, because what is outward from you, what you are experiencing, is a direct reflection. You are the creator of your matrix experience. If you do not like what you are experiencing, then you need to look inside and connect with your source self and find out what the issues are, and then dig them out. Deal with them. Don't just push them down and leave them there. They have to be rooted out and dealt with. They must be rooted out and dealt with. Fears and worries. So many source players have fears and worries, and it paralyzes them. They can't make choices. They don't even know what they want, because they have been so immersed in their script, they've never had to really think for themselves, think what they really want or enjoy, let alone think about how to create it. It's a whole new world. And it takes some getting used to and some adjustments, mostly in your mind and your thinking. Most source players will continue in their scripts and continue to choose doors, but they'll choose smarter doors that will raise their frequency. They'll choose the choices that raise their frequency and benefit them in their journey. The law of attraction will work for them in the higher frequencies, because they'll draw higher frequency, delightful things into their lives as their frequency rises and as they have unlocked their scripts. You will never want to look behind. You will never want to look at those things that do not bring joy to your life, because why would you? You'll discover that when you start looking at those things that are not enjoyable, well, why would you do that to yourself? Now, you have to deal with where you're at, but you need to find the joy wherever you're at. Whatever that circumstance is. Whatever that circumstance is, it's a wake-up call. It is a boot to get you moving. Standing still and staying in lower frequency realms is never beneficial for a source player. You see, you can experience your best life yet. Things have been unlocked in this game that really make it easy now for a source player to know who they are and to be a powerful creator and be aware of what this game is. And whenever you're aware of what this game is, it changes everything. Life can be enjoyable. It can be enjoyable. It can be exciting. It can be lovely. And isn't that what you desire to experience? Focus on those things that are beneficial for you, that give you joy and happiness. You see, happiness is a choice. It's not based on anything. It's you. Choose to be happy. Choose to find those things that will encourage you and raise your frequency. And see if more of them don't come to you. More of them will come to you. So, yes, if you have gone through doors and made choices, and you have stuck, and you are stuck in the doorway, and you are not moving forward fast enough, and you have gotten the guidance that you need to make some steps to move or to change jobs or to change states or whatever, to move. If you have had that inside of you and you've thought about it and you've considered it and you've procrastinated on it, well, you can procrastinate just so long. And then your source self will help you along your journey for what is best for you. And sometimes drastic measures have to be used to get source players out of their comfort zones. And it may not seem enjoyable at the moment, but in that moment you need to look for that thing that gives you joy in that moment. Look at it as the old has been cut away from you, really cut away from you. Yes, you've had surgery, and there's going to be some time required for healing. But how you view that surgery or that cutting away of those things that didn't benefit you, when you look at it as being a beneficial thing, then you can look at it as a really good thing. And you can embrace it. And you can move forward. That's your source self's intent. Find the joy in it. Find something to be happy about in your now day. If you have found these videos that I have shared to be beneficial to you, then consider saying thank you and supporting this work as you unlock things for yourself that you can unlock no other way. It is a frequency issue. Abundance, health, and prosperity to you.